Hi, my name's Chris, I live in Australia, and the end of my YouTube channel is near, and the end of every other Australian YouTuber's channel is near. We're about to start losing large chunks of subscribers, our views are about to completely tank, and for the Australian viewer, the punter out there who watches these videos, many of you are about to lose the ability to like, to leave comments, or even subscribe to your favourite creators. Online freedom of speech is under attack in Australia by an e-safety commission where they want online accounts to be age verified and registered to an ID so they can act and operate online, to leave comments, to like a video, to be part of an online community. Now, I'm hyper aware on my audience, many of the people who watch this, that a large chunk of you do not want digital IDs. You will not participate in digital IDs. You do not want the government having a digital ID tracking and tracing you everywhere you go. You don't want biometrics of yourself stored by the government so they know exactly what you look like and they can recognize you if they implement biometrics tracking elsewhere across society later on down the track. Next month in December, digital ID and age verification is rolling out across Australia. And you know what? It's voluntary. But if you don't do it, you lose access to everything. So how voluntary is that really? So next month it's going to start off first with the social media accounts for age verification, making sure you're 16 or older to use it. So under 15s can't use social media, which means every person 16 or an adult has to prove that they're over 16 now, so they have to submit ID for it. So it starts with age verification on the 10th, and then on the 27th rolls out larger for digital ID and digital verification for your online searches, say a Google search. You need to be registered up to use Google now. So for the people who don't want to register up and use digital IDs, which I assume is most of you watching this right now, you'll still be able to watch my videos or watch other YouTube creators' videos if you don't register it, but you won't be able to leave any comments, you won't be able to like, you won't be able to subscribe. You can't engage with the platform. It's like a logged out state. Now, from a content creator perspective, from my perspective, when I put a video out there and there's very few likes, there's very few comments, YouTube punishes the video. It stops pushing it out there to a wider audience. It starts restricting it, starts limiting it. It says, engagement sucks on this video. Engagement's super low on this video. So let's stop pushing it out. Let's stop showing it to more people. It kills the video. When the engagement's super low and the video gets killed, it stops appearing on home screens. It stops appearing as a recommended video. When people do a search on YouTube, it deranks the search listing. It kills the video from being seen by a wider audience. It stops it pushing out. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be a channel like mine where I talk about cost of living and politics stuff in Australia. It could be a woodworking channel. It could be a gaming channel. It could be a channel where you have a look at different kinds of dog shampoos and compare them. It could be a channel like that. But the thing is, if that channel has a large Australian audience, and they're opting out of digital ID and they can't leave likes, they can't comment anymore, they can't subscribe, they're not getting the videos shown anymore, well, that creator's channel is going to die. But aside from the YouTube creator, now if you have a YouTube account where you leave all your comments, you engage with your favorite creators on, maybe you've had it for a few years, well, if you don't age verify that account and prove that it's 16 or older and it's an Australian account, well, your account's going to get deleted. It's going to be gone. They're going to delete every account that is 15 and younger. So for Australian content creators like myself, when this kicks in and all these accounts, your accounts watching, haven't been age verified and they get deleted, our subscriber counts are going to collapse overnight. For you, the viewer, the Australian voice is about to drop off the YouTube platform. It's going to be replaced by overseas voices because the Australians with the Australian audience not going to get the engagement on the videos because the likes and comments severely decayed, but overseas creators still have it on and their audience is still going to be pumping likes, leaving comments. They're going to get the engagement levels, which is going to feed across onto the Australian algorithms here. So the Australian voice is going to be replaced. It is suppression from the Australian government for the Australian voice online. It is the silencing of Australia online. It's not just the content creator, but your thoughts as well that you leave in their comments silenced. You should be able to leave a comment anonymously on YouTube. You shouldn't have to have your real life name and likeness and everything linked across to your account where you just want to express your opinion without any persecution. Sometimes you might disagree. Sometimes you might say something a little bit nasty because you feel passionately about it. And you should not have that linked up to yourself to be prosecuted on. This entire thing creates an unfair disadvantage for Australian YouTubers, where many of them, myself included, have put in years of hard work to get to where we are, building up Australian audiences around us, only for the government to silence us. And I don't want this video to come across as a, oh, poor Diddums YouTuber, about to lose like all your subscribers and all your views. I don't want it to come across like that, because the bigger picture is this is about government overreach. This is about the Australian government stepping into your home to see what you do, to control what you do. And then if you don't identify yourself specifically just for browsing the web, they're going to restrict what you can do. They're going to take away the liberties and freedoms that we've had online to do for, well, as long as I've known. I'm a millennial. I grew up on the internet. They're about to restrict that and take that away from us. That's the bigger picture. And this is just the start. The wider things on this stuff, I might do a follow-up video on the wider repercussions on this slippery slope we're starting here. We just need to get on our radar. And it's starting. It's starting in like 2 weeks' time. Then on the 27th of December, when a lot of us are, just wrapping up from Christmas, maybe heading home after Boxing Day, after seeing the family, we're not thinking about it. It's in that kind of la-la land. It's like, oh, there's all stuff happening in the world because we've just been spending time with family. In that Christmas break, 27th of December, it rolls out to the search engines, to Google, to Microsoft as well. And they're going to have age verification, identity verification stuff going in place 27th of December for you to use Google. To do a Google search, you will need to be identified in Australia. Let that sink in. The Australian government is making you link up a digital ID to confirm and verify yourself in order for you to just do a Google search. That's where we're going. That's where we're at now. If you want to support this channel, I've got a Buy Me a Coffee link down below in the description. It's just a digital tip jar. You just chuck some coins in towards me, and it helps me to fund the research and creation of these videos, and supports me as a creator through, especially in these dark and gloomy times coming up. So if you like me putting the messages out there, the link's down below in the description. Buy me a coffee, click the link and throw in what you can to support the cause, and I'll keep putting these messages out there as long as I can before they cut me off the platform. So I'm an advocate for resisting digital IDs. I don't like digital IDs. I think it's a government overreach into our lives, and it should not be there. And I think a lot of other people are going to show civil disobedience and start to resist these digital IDs as they go through. And I guess the resistance to it would be that if enough people show civil disobedience, enough people resist the digital identification, it'll put strain on the system they're trying to implement. It's going to cause it to crack, cause it to break, and hopefully the government rolls it back and doesn't proceed with it because it's not working. That's all we can hope for with it. But what are your thoughts about digital ID? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments while you can. And if you like this video and you want to see the message spread out there, just raising awareness on this digital ID stuff and the damage it's going to create to the YouTube community in Australia, well, leave a like on the video to spread it out while you can. But that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.